How are you guys? This is Dramebaz and today we are going to talk about toxic BL series. Things on this list will either be a toxic relationship overall or very dark trope or triggers. Some people will come to find things to watch and some will come to find things to avoid. No judgment here either way. If I missed some series then please comment down to let me know. So before we start the video, please like, subscribe and share my channel for more content like this. Now I won't bother you guys more, so let's get started.
My stand-in. Joe, the stuntman of the famous actor Dong, happened to meet Ming. Having developed a deep relationship, Joe didn't realize that Ming had always seen him as Dong's replacement. When the truth is revealed, Joe has to take work on a foreign set where an accident takes his life. When he wakes, Joe's in the body of a young man likewise named Joe who'd met with an accident on the same day. With help, he is soon living the same life as he was before with the same people, and he meets Ming once more. In this life, Ming wants Joe back at his side as before, and Joe does not know why. Ming, who's kept all the memories of the old Joe, tries to find the truth about Joe's continued life in order to return Joe to his side and give him the explanation he never had the chance to. Wow, I loved it so much, but I'm really at a loss for words. This is a very unique storyline. Loved how they showed the life of a stuntman, but the twists and turns, they never stopped. This was a very well acted series, but Ming was the reddest red flag ever, who never actually underwent any sort of redemption arc. He just got forgiven. He was psychotic, obsessive, and that sometimes can work really well. I love dark romance and I loved all the action, romance and mystery. A round trip to love. Lu Feng and Xiao Chen are two university students who fall madly in love with each other. However, when their families discover them, they oppose and try to separate them. Lu Feng's father sent his son to Hong Kong, while Xiao Chen's must face the prejudice and isolations he suffered in college because of his sexuality. Several years later, both young people meet again, but this time in a company as boss and employee. Both discover that they still feel love for each other and become lovers, but happiness evades them again. Their relationship soon becomes a disease. When I first saw this movie, I did not know anything about it. After it was done, I loved it. The actors have a passion in their eyes, making me truly believe in their emotions. I admit there are some cliches. It also drove me crazy how the characters would get into these little fights when all they had to do was talk it out. Despite this, I was able to melt into the joy of their reunions, and that made it worth it. I would highly recommend this for the romance chaser who enjoys a little bit of angsty on the side, but not for those who are looking for super dramatic plot. History obsessed. The series follows the story of Xiao Yichen, a man who dies in an accident involving his boyfriend, Chiang Qintang. Xiao Yichen is reborn and sent back 9 years. To save his future self, he avoids Chiang Qintang and avoids his feelings for him. The problem is Xiao Yichen has loved his previous boyfriend for a long time and has written about him in his diary. While destroying the diary, Chiang Qintang discovers a few pages, causing him to become curious about Xiao Yichen again. Will he resist the love of the handsome man and save his future self, or will he fall in love for the same man twice and risk his life? I am fully aware of how toxic the relationship in this series was. I have watched all the history parts and this one really sticks out as terrible. But the chemistry between the main actors was nice. In reality, hugely toxic relationship dynamics. As a fantasy, it was engaging and surprisingly emotional.
Long Time No See. Long Time No See is a Korean BL drama about an assassin whose life changes course after he falls in love. The drama was originally released as a short 5-episode series, but there's also a movie version available with the same content. Long Time No See tells a super ambitious story backed by solid acting performances. There are some creative ideas and pleasant surprises found in this little gem of a series. This series deserves a higher grade because the series is genuinely enjoyable. I am impressed with the amount of story they managed to tell in such a short time, packing so much romance and drama into a single hour or so. On the other hand, some parts of the story are held back by signs of a low-budget production, but overall, I like this series a lot.
Double Mints. I Have Killed a Woman, an unexpected call from Ichikawa Mitsuo to Ichikawa Mitsuo makes the latter recollect his long-forgotten past back in high school when he fell for the boy whose name sounds exactly the same as his. Now that this man has committed murder, Mitsuo is forced into complicity, perhaps not so much by the man but by his own desire for submissive pleasure, and their relationship as master and servant slowly changes into something else. Although it is a low-budget movie, the director did a very good job. She's got a few your regular typical BL, but Double Mint is not one of them. I like the premise of the story, dark and violent, and the actors were not half bad. This BL movie is centered around master-servant relationship of two guys as they are intertwined with each other while facing a dire criminal situation. I really enjoyed the story and I honestly wish the film would have been longer, especially to have more time in the last act. In Your Heart. In Your Heart is a story of two high school buddies who clearly don't realize the full extent of what they mean to each other. The two boys had the most delightful time together and promised one another to stay together forever. As the time goes by, things change and they seem to walk toward different directions. So China made a BL, one with touching and kissing, which in theory sounds progressive. However, storylines like this serve to reinforce the homophobia that is still alive and well known. The clueless friends to lover trope is one that is often explored in the world of BL. The leads are both very attractive. The plot is conventional and unoriginal, but it has a charming quality to it, maybe a naive sincerity. Overall, I loved it. Playboy. Playboy is a Thai BL series about the investigation of a missing university student. The main character have a friend who disappeared under mysterious circumstances. A year later, his brother arrives to seek answers. He uncovers scandalous secrets about his siblings' past, including a suspicious connection to an escorting service. The protagonists work together to find out what happened. They also have raunchy hookups and fall in love. Playboy is an erotic BL drama that pushes boundaries with many hot encounters. The sheer amount of physical passion on display makes other series look tame. From locker room fantasies to kinky roleplay scenarios, Playboy takes pleasure in its imagination. Yet I admire the story's boldness. It challenges societal taboo and there is commentary about privilege, prejudice and power dynamics. I'm disappointed by the finale, which leaves Losen Untied. They should have subdued some over-the-top eroticism and focus on story more. The Ambiguous Focus. It tells the story of how Jung Nan and Jung Jae, a homosexual couple, recover from betrayal and breakup. Jae struggles in life alone after Nan's leave. With the help of his friends Chunji and Xiao, Jae learns to be independent. Even when the truth comes out, both Nan and Jae are too hurt to patch things up. Nonetheless, they have to choose between getting back together or letting the other one go. I just saw this one and I was pleasantly surprised by the high quality of both the story and cinematography. This is not your typical BL drama with fluffy, hilarious and angsty scene about teenage love. Right from the start, the viewer is pulled into mature scenes with couple trying to maintain their relationship. The male leads know each other since school and their love story is shown in the prequel kinematics theory. Overall, the story has an open ending, the actors are eye candy, their acting is above average and even natural at times, and I find the story beautifully told. I recommend this. So that's it for today's video, guys. I know that these are not the only good ones, so there are more videos to come in the future. Wait for it. Hope you guys liked it. Again, if I missed some of your favorite series, then please comment down to let me know. I will make another video for it. Now you can also join my channel through membership to get various perks at the various levels, so please do check it out. Like my video, share and subscribe my channel for more. Bye bye.